Hello everyone. So today we are going to discuss about the quadratic inequalities in one variable. Okay, so our goal is to illustrate on the number line the quadratic inequalities in one variable and to solve the quadratic inequalities in one variable and express solutions in various notations, and also to solve problems that involves a quadratic inequalities in one variable. Before that, let us illustrate the quadratic inequalities based on the given uh, mathematics sentence or expression. So, identify if it is a quadratic inequality or not. In number 1, x squared plus 9x plus 14 greater than 0. So, the symbol that uh, used here is greater than, and it has a degree of 2. So, therefore, this is a quadratic inequality. Diba? If we are going to define the quadratic inequality from the word quadratic, this is in a degree of 2 polynomial. And kapag sinabi nating inequality, we are using an inequality symbol. Ano ba yung mga inequality na yun? Less than, greater than, less than or equal to, and greater than or equal to. Okay, so it satisfies the two conditions, kaya siya quadratic inequality. Next, number 2, 3s squared minus 5s is equal to 1. Degree of 2 ba ang polynomial? Yes. Inequality ba ang symbol? No. So, therefore, this is not a polynomial, this is not a quadratic inequality. Next, number 3, 40 squared minus 70 plus 2 less than or equal to 0. Degree of 2 ba ang polynomial? Yes. Kasi yan yung highest exponent. Inequality ba yung symbol na ginamit? Yes. So, therefore, this is a quadratic inequality. How about number 4? X squared is less than 10x minus 3. Okay, that's still a quadratic inequality because it satisfies the two conditions, degree of 2 and inequality symbol. Next, number 5, 12 minus 5x plus x squared is equal to 0. Degree of 2, check. And the symbol is equality, so therefore, or equation, so this is not a quadratic inequality. Number 6, 3m plus 20 greater than or equal to 0. Yes, this is, it uses an inequality symbol, but check if it is in a degree of 2. So this is not a degree of 2, it is a linear. Okay, so therefore, this is not a quadratic inequality. This is a linear inequality. Bakit siya linear inequality? Kasi the highest exponent is 1, and sabi natin, the type of a polynomial that has a degree of 1 is what we call a linear. Next, number 7. 2r minus 5 times r plus 4 greater than 0. Okay, check, gumamit ng inequality symbol, check the degree. So, 2r times r, kapag sinimplify, 2r squared. So, that will gives you a degree of 2 polynomial. So, that is yes. Number 8, x squared minus 1 is less than x plus 1. We are going to arrange that. That will gives you x squared minus x. Then, makakancel yung minus 1 tsaka, no pala. Hindi pala sila same. So, tatranspose mo lang. So, that will gives you negative 2 less than 0. Okay? So, this is a quadratic inequality. Next, number 9. 4h squared minus 9 plus 2h plus 3 greater than or equal to 0. Check. How about this one? Kapag sinimplify nyo to, 4h squared plus 2h minus 9 plus 3. And negative 9 plus 3 is negative 6. So, kapag tinignan natin, degree of 2 and inequality symbol, so this is a quadratic inequality. And number 10, 12 minus 2x is equal to 3x squared. So, sa symbol pa lang na equal sign, so this is not a quadratic inequality. So, sana malinaw yung pag-identify whether the given mathematics sentence or quadratic inequality or not. Now, let us illustrate using this problem, the quadratic inequality in one variable. So Cornelio has a parcel of land subdivided into smaller rectangular lots. The length of each lot is 5 meters longer than its width, and its area is greater than 150 square meter. So based on the problem, the given are the length, anong sabi doon, yung length daw is equal to 5 meters longer than its width. If we are going to let x be the width of this rectangular lots, so that will gives you w plus 5. Okay? And your width natin, since ginamit nga pala natin let x be the width, so the x pala dapat yung variable na gagamitin natin. Okay, so your length is equal to x plus 5 and your width is x. And sinabi dyan that the area is greater than 150 square meters. So, paano natin isusulat yung quadratic inequality natin? So, by using the formula for the area of a rectangle, that is length times width. So, yung length natin is x plus 5. Our width is x. And the area is 150 and gumamit ka ng greater than. So, you simplify x times x, that is x squared. Then, 5 times x is 5x. Greater than, the area is greater than x squared plus 5x. Okay, then if we're going to arrange that, so transpose mo si 150, that will gives you the left side of the equation 0. So, x squared plus 5x minus 150. So, ito yung nire-represent na quadratic inequality based on the problem. So, later, isa-solve natin yan. So, from that given, we can define that quadratic inequality is an inequality that contains a polynomial of a degree of 2 and can be written in any of the following forms. So, ito yung mga standard form na sinusunod natin when it comes to quadratic inequality. Lahat yan gumamit ng inequality symbol na greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, and less than or equal to. Wherein the coefficients of A, B, and C must be a real numbers and A should not be equal to 0. So, yung mga coefficient natin sa leading term, dapat hindi yan mag-0. Kasi pag nag-0 yan, hindi na siya magiging quadratic. That will become a linear inequality. So, these are the steps in solving quadratic inequality. Step 1, write the corresponding quadratic equations of the given quadratic inequality. Step 2, solve the equation by any method, either the factoring or by the quadratic formula. Step 3, use a number line to plot the three regions. Step 4, construct test point table and select set of values from the three regions. Step 5, graph the inequality. And step 6, give the solution set of the inequality. Now, before that, let us study first the linear inequality bago tayo mag-proceed dun sa quadratic inequality. So, let us solve the following inequalities. Okay, number 1, x plus 5 greater than 8. Okay, so the first step is to convert this inequality into equation. So that will gives you x plus 5 is equal to 8. Then solve for x. So by transposing 5 to other side, that will gives you 8 minus 5. So your x is equal to 3. But we are not going to state that the value of x is 3. We are going to plot that on the number line. So, sa number line natin, in the middle is 0, and on the right side is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On the left side are negative, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5, negative 6. So, it can extend both positive and negative infinitely. Okay, yung number line natin. Now, we're going to locate 3 on this number line. So, si 3, ito yun, di ba? So, you're going to mark an open circle dyan or the unshaded circle. Now, ito yung mga different notation na gagamitin natin. Kapag unshaded circle, ginagamit yan kapag ang symbol sa inequality ay less than or greater than. Then, kapag shaded naman, shaded circle, ginagamit to kapag less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. Okay? Now, after that, maglaline ka ngayon kung saan yung solution niya. Paano mo malalaman yon? So, since ang ginamit dito is greater than, so therefore, the solution is your x is greater than 3. Ano ba yung mga value na greater than 3? Ito yung 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, ito yun. Okay? So, paano malalaman yun? So, we're going to test some values. Okay, test mo on the right side. So, test x is equal to 4. So, gamit yung x plus 5 greater than 8. Ito yung given natin dito. So, that will gives you 4 plus 5 greater than 8. What is 4 plus 5? 9 greater than 8. So, is 9 greater than 8? Okay, yes, that is true. So, kapag true siya, dun kayo mag-shade ng line sa number line. Okay? Now, paano natin isusulat yung solution set? We can write our solution set in various notation. So, ito, gumagamit tayo ng open and close parentheses kapag ang symbol is greater than and less than. Then, gumagamit naman tayo ng symbol na yung bracket na ganito. Okay, open and close bracket. Kapag less than or equal to or greater than or equal to. Ibig sabihin ito, not part. Okay? Oops. Not part of the solution. Ibig sabihin dito, included. Okay? So, not included tsaka included. Yan. So, kapag sinulat natin yung answer natin, final solution natin, so that will gives you wait lang. Okay, paano natin susulat yung solution natin? So, si 3, gagamitan natin ng open parenthesis, comma, 2, saan papunta yung solution ng 3? On the right side. So, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, it can be extended infinitely. So, papunta sa positive infinity. So, ang tawag dito is interval notation. Next, paano naman natin isusulat yung inequality? So, that is simply x is greater than 3. So, ang tawag dito is inequality notation. And paano naman natin isusulat in a set of inequalities? So, gumagamit tayo ng set na symbol. Yan. So, set of values of x such that x is greater than 3. Yan. Again, kapag binasa to, set of values of x such that x is greater than 3. So, iyan yung tatlong way on writing the solution for the given inequality. So, that is just for example number 1. Let's try example number 2. Erase ko na lang. Ipakitandaan lang itong part na to yung nasa taas para di tayo pa ulit-ulit dyan. Okay, number 2. R minus 3 less than 10. So again, convert this first into equation. So that is R minus 3 is equal to 10. Then solve for the variable. So that is R is equal to 10 plus 3. And that will gives you 13. And since ang ginamit dito na symbol is less than, so your R is less than to 13. Yan yung pinaka isang solution mo. But if we are going to plot that on number line, so we have 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, -2, -4, -6, -8. Then, plot natin, nasan si 13. So, that is in between of 12 and 14. And we are going to use an unshaded circle here. Unshaded yan. Yan. Then, shashidan natin, ano yung mga values less than 13? So, ito yung 12, 11, 10, 9. So, ibig sabihin, ang shade natin is on the left side. Okay, yan. Parang magdo-double lining lang kayo sa number line. So, to write your solution, so, ibig sabihin, saan papunta yung answer mo? So, nag-start ka kay 13. So, gagamit ka nitong open and close parentheses. And papunta saan? Okay, negative infinity. Okay, 12, 10, 8, 4, 8, 6, 4, 2, 0, negative 2, negative 4, negative 6. Yan. So, paano nyo malalaman kung bakit iyon? Okay? So, syempre, katulad kanina, mag-try kayo ng any values dito sa solution set nyo. So, i-try nyo si 0. So, 0 minus 3 less than 10. So, 0 minus 3 is negative 3 less than 10. So, is it true or false? So, true yan. Okay, so, nasatisfy niya. Okay, how about yung 12? So, 12 minus 3 less than 10. 12 minus 3 is 9 less than 10. So, true pa din yan. Okay, so lahat dito ng solution natin, itong naka-red na to na line, magtutrue yan sa ating inequality. Okay, next. So, ito yung interval notation. How about the inequality notation? So, yun yung r less than 13. And yung set solution, or yung solution set natin, is yung set of r such that r is less than 13. And, okay. Next example number 3. So, 2s plus 7 greater than or equal to 21. So, you just have to solve this linear inequality. So, that will give you 2s is greater than or equal to 21 minus 7. So, tinranspose lang natin si 7 on the other side. So, 2s greater than or equal to 21 minus 7 is 14. And divide both side by 2. Okay, so S is, hindi ko na pinalitan itong, ganun din naman siya. Okay, you will arrive with the same answer naman. Greater than or equal to, 14 divides 2 is 7. So, on your number line, saan papunta yan? Okay, so on your number line, so we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4. So, i-locate natin nasan si 7. So, si 7 is this one. So, anong gagamitin nyo? Okay, shaded circle. Okay. So, ginagamit natin yung shaded circle to indicate that that 7 is part of the solution. Then, ano yung mga value na greater than or equal to 7? So, ito yung 8, 9, 10. So, ibig sabihin, nandun yung solution yan. Diba? So, kapag sinulat natin yung solution natin, ganito naman yung bracket na gagamitin natin. So, 7 papunta saan? Positive infinity. And we are always using this symbol pagdating sa infinity. Okay? Next, the inequality notation naman, so that is S greater than or equal to 7. Then yung solution set is set of S such that S is greater than or equal to 7. So, either of these three are valid answers. Okay? Hindi pa wala tayo nag-verify pa. So, verify natin kung tama yung solution natin. So, we can substitute any value. So, kapag nag-false dito, ibig sabihin, hindi ito solution. So, kapag nandito sa left side si 0, 0 na yung gamitin nyo para madali. So, yung gamitin natin yung 2s plus 7 greater than or equal to 21. So, 2 times 0 plus 7 greater than or equal to 21. So, 2 times 0 is 0. So, 7 is greater than or equal to 21. True or false? So, false yan. So, kaya hindi tayo nag-shade dito sa part na to. Okay? Sa right side naman, you may test 2 times 8 plus 7 greater than or equal to 21. So, 2 times 8, 16 plus 7, 23. And 23 is greater than or equal to 21. Okay, yes, that is true. Kaya nandun yung shade natin. So, sana malinaw yan. Then, yung quadratic inequality is on the next video na lang. So, thank you for watching this video.